Starlights, welcome back to my channel. My name's Marbella. I'm your tarot reader, manifestation coach, Reiki healer, and studying to be your hypnotherapist as well. It is actually World Mental Health Day today. So of course, right, as your manifestation coach and also as, a psychology student, of course, I wanted to make today's Manifesting Monday video about what I see a lot, and that is people with an anxious attachment style trying to manifest a relationship, a specific person. And first, I just want to say that you are not your attachment style. You are not this person who's been labeled as insecure, as needy, as too much. You are not. So first, I want you to separate yourself from this label of an anxious attachment style, because when we're talking here about what Neville Goddard teaches with the law of assumption, you don't have to go through all of this shadow work and, digging into every single thing that has happened to you. But what you can do is look at the situation that you're having with your specific person right now, and I want you to get really honest about how do you feel in your interaction with them. So for example, if they're hot and cold with you, if they said something to you, right, and the first thing that can pop up can be, oh, I felt angry, I felt disappointed. But take it the next step. Why did you feel angry? Did you feel like you weren't being seen? Did you feel like you were not being appreciated? Right? These things that you would feel if you were in a healthy, happy, loving relationship with them. What is the story that keeps playing out with them? And what I want you to do is start writing down a list of how it is that you would want to feel. What does this dream relationship look like? Because we're not waiting for that person to give us the relationship, right? To make us feel seen, chosen, wanted, valued, desired. Because again, if you are having that pattern that shows up as, anxious attachment style, what that is doing is putting your power into that person, right? If they're not constantly contacting me, if they're not reassuring me, if they're not taking the initiative to spend time with me, then that's gonna ruin my day, and it's gonna ruin my peace. I'm gonna feel like I'm not wanted. I'm gonna feel like I'm not valuable to this person. And the way to turn this around isn't to send them long paragraphs, texts, tell them, I feel hurt because you did X, Y, and Z. Of course, you should be able to express your feelings to them, because if you are trying to manifest a loving relationship with that person, they care about your feelings. And take that into consideration too. When you communicate with your person, are you coming from the place of already feeling like they don't see, hear, understand you? Or can you start seeing them as this person, as this version who shows up to cherish your feelings? This person who is committed to building this connection, to seeing you. And that starts with building up your self-concept. You can start saying things like, I am secure, and you're not going to believe it at first because you're pushing out all those old thoughts about what happened with this person, where you just felt like you were not on the same page, where you felt like you were speaking, the same language, but it was not being understood as such. They could have felt like you were controlling them, if you were asking for too much, and you're really not. But whatever it is that has happened, whatever it is that people have said to you in the past who made you build the self-concept that ultimately says, like, my needs are too much. I'm not going to get my needs met. I never get my needs met. Whenever I try to express myself, I get shut down. I know that's been a story for many of us, even for me. And like, the reason why I say this is because I went from having an anxious attachment style to getting ghosted to getting stonewalled to having my feelings cherished. And it's such a beautiful experience to be seen, to feel wanted, to feel understood. But what I'm saying is that it starts with you first, right? Everyone is you pushed out. And again, don't blame yourself. Don't think that you need to be fixed, because you don't. They're just reflecting the fact that you couldn't see just how valuable you are. And that's why that got pushed out. So I say this with so much love, because I know there's someone out there who's like, I just want my specific person to just say something, like they care. I know someone's out there crying over their SP, just wanting to be in their arms again. And that's okay. That's okay if you're at that stage. Even through those tears, start saying, I am wanted, right? We're gonna go into the affirmations portion of it. I'm gonna share some of the ones that have worked for me, some that I've seen have worked really well for others too. Okay, so you can say these in your head. I've found that the mirror technique is very effective if you say these to yourself in the mirror, or you can even pull up a picture of your SP and just, you know, say, pretend like you're having this conversation with them, right? Because if you're wanting to build this connection with them, you're gonna come from this place of knowing that you deserve to be seen, you deserve to be heard, you deserve support, because that's just part of the components of a healthy, happy, loving relationship. Okay, so the affirmations portion of it, this is specifically tailored for those of you who have identified with an anxious attachment style. And also start affirming, I am secure. I am secure. My relationships are happy, healthy, and loving. I deserve a happy, healthy, loving relationship. I deserve love. I am lovable. I am easy to love. I am a joy to be around. I deserve SP's love. I deserve SP's devotion. I deserve SP's commitment. Right? If commitment is the issue, start saying affirmations like, I am wanted, I am valuable, I am desirable. And if you've had a previous history of maybe not feeling attractive enough for SP, feeling like, oh, I'm just not their type. If you are loyal, if you are loving, if you are respectful, if you are respectable, if you show up as this person who accepts themselves, right? Who understands that you just have this deep connection with yourself where you can feel seen, wanted, heard, valued. You're not gonna show up as the version of you who's trying to convince someone else that you are chosen, seen, wanted, valued. Because if you're not convinced, then they're not going to be convinced either. So that's why it really does start with your self-concept. And that's also why an SP can show up as a version who is loving, right? Who's all in, and then they turn cold. That could be another manifestation of even having a fear of abandonment, right? Like, oh, the people in my life they just don't stick around. They just leave out of nowhere, right? Or that, oh, the honeymoon period always ends. Stop affirming that into your reality. Start saying, I am the best choice. I am the best option. I am loved. I am desirable. I am open, accepting. I am cherished. Of course, I deserve their love, devotion, and commitment. Why? Because you're showing up as this version who is so attractive, who your SP can't help but feel drawn to, right? Because you're not forcing them to do anything. You're showing up as a person who would be the natural complement of that. Think about it. Like, how would your SP see you if you were in a happy, healthy, loving relationship or even marriage, right? Like, I would be loyal to them, right? Depending on your dynamic. Or I would be, I would make them feel seen, wanted, heard, understood as well. I am this person who they love to be with, who is a priority to them. And they're going to treat you as such if you start affirming things like, I am a priority. People do value me. I am so valuable. I am so valuable in SP's eyes. SP only has eyes for me. So your SP cannot give you what you do not believe you deserve. Let me rephrase that. SP can only give you what you believe you deserve, what matches with the story. I shared with one of my clients the other day, and they were just like really having a hard time saying like, I've been affirming for SP a lot, but like nothing has been happening. And then we dive deeper and they've revealed, I feel like I'm not attractive enough for them. I feel like they have so many options. And again, that's putting them up as the version who's, super attractive, who has so many romantic opportunities, who's so desirable. Shift that onto you. You are the person who has so many romantic opportunities. You are the person who is desirable, who's wanted. You inspire people's commitment. And the metaphor I want to give is, think about it like setting up the scene, right? Where you have the plot. The plot is your beliefs and assumptions about relationships. Do you believe you deserve a happy, healthy, loving relationship? Do you believe that you are worth being cherished, heard, seen, understood, chased? Always in constant contact with your person just because they value you, they love spending time with you. You are a priority. How believable do those sound where you're at right now? If right now it's not that believable, you're like, but I've been ghosted, but I can't get a second date. Start changing your story about relationships. That you are the one who is chased. People are just so drawn to you. You are that person right now. You literally are. And all those past manifestations, you're still attaching meaning to them so that they continue to show up in your life. That's done. That's done. You can start right now, right? You have not ruined your manifestation. All it takes is for you to start working on the story about relationships, right? I am in a happy, healthy, loving relationship. I deserve a happy, healthy, loving relationship. All my relationships are healthy. You know, the people in my life are loyal, they are here to stay. And so that's the plot, right? And then you're setting yourself up as the main character, as a protagonist. What's this protagonist look like? This person who is secure. They see their worth. They understand they are a priority. See how that's showing up in your own life, right? If you're at that point with your SP where you're not feeling appreciated, you're not feeling like a priority, just not really understood. See how that's manifesting in your relationship with yourself right now, right? How are you neglecting yourself? If SP is disrupting your peace because you're waiting to feel seen, you're waiting to feel loved, understood, you're probably gonna think, actually, yeah, maybe I haven't been doing enough self-care. Maybe I haven't been speaking to myself as kindly as I should. And once you start having those inner conversations, that is what will begin to get pushed out. Remember, it's the plot, your affirmations, your assumptions about relationships. That's what you're trying to manifest. And you, as the protagonist, who is this person who is showing up as this best version of themselves, and also too believing that you can create this, that it is possible, that it starts now, it's happening now, it's not too late, right? Whatever manifested, it's done, it's over with. You don't have to say, oh, but that happened yesterday. No, things can happen overnight. Build that belief in yourself, believe in your magic, in your power. And then the love interest comes along. How does that person see you? Oh, of course they're in love with me. Oh, of course I'm the only one they want to be with because I'm desirable, attractive, loyal, loving, respectable. I'm a priority. I'm chosen. So I really hope this helps, right? And if you'd like one-on-one coaching, then check out the link in the description box below. Also, you can find it on TikTok or on my Instagram. And if this helps, please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. And best of luck and happy manifesting.